Hello, my name is Elijah Jackson, and this is my Icebreaker speech for the Ron Paul Curriculum Public Speaking course. And in this speech, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I am 15, I'm in the 11th grade, and I live in Cape Coral, Florida. On December 28th, 1997, I was born in Camp Pendleton, California, due to my dad being stationed there while he was in the Navy. About 2 or 3 years after I was born, my dad was stationed in Bethesda, Maryland, causing us to move there. While in Maryland, my biological mother had 2 children, my little brother Caleb and my little sister Selah. About 6 months after Selah was born, our parents got a divorce and our mother left. A couple years later, our dad resigned from the Navy, but before he did, he met our future stepmother, Gracie. She was also divorced and had 2 kids, Matthew and Amber. Matthew is older than me by about 3 years, and Amber by about 6 months. A few years after they had met, we moved together to Florida as a family. Now when we moved to Florida, I was in the 4th grade. So when we got there, I attended Tropic Isles Elementary. In the 5th grade, I went to Littleton Elementary, and for my 6th and most of 7th grade year, I went to North Fort Myers Academy for the Arts. Me and my siblings had been public schooled up until my spring break of 7th grade year. After that break, our parents had pulled us in for homeschooling because they felt that the public schooling system wasn't working for us. Even though I'm homeschooled, I still talk to a lot of my friends and I can participate in a bunch of other activities. Some of my hobbies involve playing guitar, skateboarding, playing video games, but most importantly, eating food. There are 2 types of people when it comes to food. There's a type that will give you food when you ask, and there's a type that will flat out say no. I am both and neither at the same time. I will give you food when you ask, but as soon as you look away, I will take it back, sneak it back onto my plate, and get it into my mouth as fast as I can. Almost as fast as I said that. As for my guitar, I've been playing for about 2 or 3 years, and I still enjoy doing it every day. I hope to be able to play it for the rest of my life, but who knows what can happen. I would try to pursue a career in music, but I feel that the business is too risky and that it's not really worth the risk. So instead, I plan on becoming a petroleum engineer. The reason I chose this job is because I feel I have an advantage in math considering I succeed in the subject. I also chose this job because financially it will put me in a secure position. The reason this job is so highly paid and a wealthy job is because there is high need for it but little workers. So the little workers that do work are the ones that get paid all the money. But as of now, I'm just continuing on focusing on my studies, and I hope that one day I will be able to get up to that point of work. Like I said before, my siblings and I had been public schooled up until our spring break of 7th grade year. If we wouldn't have been pulled into the homeschooling system, I probably wouldn't be the way I was now, and I wouldn't be nearly as intelligent as I am. At the same time, I'm grateful for public schooling, or I'm grateful for homeschooling, but I also miss conversing with my friends on a regular basis. However, I can still interact with other people. About 3 days out of the week, I go to a gym called CrossFit Salvation. Now, this isn't your regular type of gym. This type of gym is specifically for CrossFit. Now, for those who don't know what CrossFit is, it's a kind of sport/exercise where you work every part of your body and you compete in these little competitions to see who the strongest or who has the most endurance. They exercise you from head to toe. Yes, they even have the little toe exercises. But yeah, I enjoy doing that, and before that, I was on the swim team for a year. When I started swimming, that's really when I started getting into fitness. But before that, I had been on a football team in my 8th grade year. I thought I wanted to be a professional football player, but after that one season, I changed my mind and I said definitely not. But I enjoy what I do now. I like going to the CrossFit Salvation gym, and I like spending time with my family. Most of the time I'm independent though. That's just the kind of lifestyle I live, and I think I prefer that over the outgoing and always talking to everybody. It just allows me to have time to myself, and it allows me to think about a bunch of things the normal outgoing person wouldn't be able to think about. So I'm grateful for my life right now, and I just hope to continue living it out and just see what comes along and what happens in the rest of my life. This has been my Icebreaker speech, and thank you for listening.